Astonishing is he who finds death a reality, yet continue to laugh. Astonishing is he who knows this world will soon perish, yet keeps close association with it. Astonishing is he who knows about fate, yet mourns the loss of a thing. The slip of the tongue is more dangerous than the slip of the feet. If the eyes are bright and shining daily, then it is a day of resurrection. To stop sinning is easier than to seek forgiveness. Make a purpose for life, then utilize all your strength to achieve it. You would definitely be successful. A family man's actions are presented together with that of a mujahid Muslim soldier in the court of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I am astonished with him who regards the reality of the existence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, yet remembers others and asks for their assistance. I am astonished by that person who believes in hell yet continues to sin. I am astonished at that person who brings faith in paradise yet associates himself to the pleasures of this world. I am astonished at that person who regards Iblis, Satan, as his enemy yet continues to follow him. At times, to forgive or pardon a criminal makes the criminal more dangerous. O mankind, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created you so that you may please Him, yet you choose to please others. 9/10 of the shares belonging to peace and safety are in isolating oneself from the people, and the remaining isolation is most beloved to the beloved of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Excessive politeness is a sign of malice. Do not rely on anyone except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and do not fear anything except your sins. In whichever manner a person recognizes the world, so too did his inclination occur towards it. I have found the sweetness of worship in for things, one performing the obligatory acts of worship enjoined by Allah, to avoiding the things forbidden by Allah, 3 enjoining that which is good, seeking the reward of Allah, for forbidding that which is evil, fearing the wrath of Allah. To knowingly partake of the pleasure offered by this material world is to reduce the remaining rewards and good deeds. Test the worldly people in any matter you wish to, and you would find them to be no less than snakes and scorpions. The existence of good things and wealth in abundance is also a medical complaint, meaning unhealthy. Knowledge combined with action is profitable, and action without knowledge does not benefit anything. Do not place your burdens on anyone, although it is few or many. A pious and practicing Muslim jurist faqih is superior than 1,000 worshippers. World is that work which does not serve the purpose of acquiring the hereafter. Silence is the best treatment for anger. To carry the burden of others concludes the respect of a worshipper. The slippery tongue is much more dangerous than the slippery feet. The 1 dirham charity of a poor person is better than 10,000 dirham charity given by the rich. If you are prepared to commit a sin, then search for a place where Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not exist. To see the learned alim and pious keeping the company of the rich and wealthy is a testimony of hypocrisy. Do not trade or deal with an oppressor or his associates. To cry in paradise is surprising, yet more astonishing is to laugh in the world. When you have no rights on the perfume, you should close your noses to it, for even its scent is forbidden to you. Save oneself for praising the corrupt wealthy, for the praise of an oppressor reveals the wrath of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. To publicly give charity with an intention to entice people to be charitable is better than giving charity secretly. To think that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Almighty, is present with you at every given moment is the most excellent form of faith. A polite person who wishes for anything in this world or in the hereafter will definitely get his wishes granted. The believer has 5 types of fear. One, Allah may take his faith away from him to the recording angels, may write down something that may expose him on the day of resurrection. 3, Shaitan may cause his deeds to become invalid, for the angel of death may come to him without warning. 5, the world may tempt him and distract him from the hereafter. Those that deal with Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with sincerity and honesty hate to deal in any other affairs without sincerity. A beast of burden recognizes his master, yet people do not recognize their master, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. All good deeds are associated with modesty, and all bad deeds are with immodesty. Backbiting and malice causes injury to 3 people. Firstly, to oneself, secondly, towards who it is directed to, and thirdly, to the person who is listening. To desire the administration of justice is paradise of the world. Whosoever repairs his own shoes, visits an ailing servant, washes his own clothes and also patches it, then that person is free from pride and boastfulness. People are spies of your vices. The sword wounds the body, while insults hurt the soul. The best sanctity for a Muslim male is when he guards his tongue, his sexual organ, and his gaze. Amongst the sinners, the gravest is he who finds the time to discuss the faults of others. The disgrace and disrespect shown to a Muslim is due to him straying from his religion, and is not due to lack of gold wealth. 10 things are the greatest waste of time. 1, a scholar who no one asks about to knowledge that is not acted upon. 3, sound advice that is not accepted. 4, a weapon that is not used. 5, a masjid that is not prayed in. 6, a mushaf that is not read. From 7, wealth from which nothing is spent in charity. 8, a horse that is not ridden. 9, knowledge of asceticism in the heart of one who is seeking world